Hey, we're jumping way ahead here. Bear with me. It's been a while since I've made another video. Then again, too many people aren't watching the videos, so not too excited about making a whole bunch of them. I just kind of stay busy. So I've gone pretty far along in the build here since the last video. The wide beam is in, the extension's in, the brace that's behind the beam is in. This is all mock-up. The spindles are in with the Jamar front disc brakes, of course, as you can see here. It's all kind of just mocked up, so I'm just kind of showing how things are moving along. The brace that's in here that came from that Fab Shop 104, this kind of goes up against the firewall, and then down braces and bolts up behind the knuckle here, and then this is the 6-inch extension from the Fab Shop. In order to get this to work, I had to take quite a bit of meat out of the metal here, just on this one lobe, so that this tie rod had clearance. After it comes apart, I'm going to reinforce behind here, strengthen up this tab. I know that's kind of pretty thin, but the plan, I think, is to, since I had to take out so much meat here, I'm going to probably come off this top tube with a roll bar, or with a piece of tubing that I purchased, bring it up through and attach it to the roll cage on the inside of the car. So I went with the Jamar 11-inch disc brakes, 4-piston calipers. It's got the +4 trailing arms, and then I'm waiting on the shocks. The shocks are ordered with their 10-inch travel Fox coilover reservoirs. I got these beam clamps off my old beam. I just, nicely cut them off, and I've been practicing my welds there. I don't know how well you can see that, but getting a little bit better on my welds. Got new hardware, and then I went to go get new hardware and thought I had all of it, but didn't order all of it, so I'm missing the hardware that bolts the extension to the knuckle. I have 2 bolts in there now, kind of holding it for mock-up, and then the hardware for the brace to be bolted to the back of the knuckle here. I'll have to get that this weekend. But let's see if I can turn the torch on. There's the Seiko steering rack. So I have all my clearance for the steering rack, I think. Actually it looks like I still might be hitting here, right there. I'm going to have to clean some more of that up. But that's minor. And then I've got to open up some more sheet metal up here to get access to the steering rack. And then devise a plan to get from the steering rod, the steering shaft, to the spline on the steering rack. So that is one of the hurdles coming up. So one more time. Not good with the follow alongs or nothing like that. I tried to do it, but again, there's not a lot of views on the videos, so I'm just kind of moving along. I have to get my shims in here because it's quite a camber on this thing. These spindles come with a preset camber to them, and you gotta shim it out. And then I'm unfamiliar with what material is all needed. They sent me the beam and the bushing and the through rods and the end nuts here, but I'm just wondering if there's supposed to be a seal in here or a washer or anything else. If anybody that watches these videos that knows, you can leave a comment and let me know. Would be good. We'll see what else. That's about as far as I've gotten with it. Probably put 9 hours into mocking up the front end, and then after the shocks show up and I make sure I have all the proper clearance for my tie rods, then the next step is to tear it all down, clean everything up, give everything a bath, and then take it into my paint booth over here. Come around the back side. The shop's pretty big. I have my 51 in there now, but it's kind of sorry, I haven't been feeling too good. That's the next future project, my 51. I'll be working on that. I don't know if that's my I'm getting old geezer project or what, but this is where I kind of paint all my stuff. So again, that's how all the bugs coming along so far. Not ready to put the motor in yet. I just want to make sure everything is done. I got to do the cage and get the tubes go through there, through here to weld to the cage so that the that rear engine cage, which is right here, has something to mount to. And then I use these connectors here. We'll go in the tube and then weld it on the other tube and weld it on this tube. That way I can unbolt it and service the motor nice and easy. And then there's a whole pile of parts here. This is all stock bug stuff. Anybody want any? Super diff. Here's some jigs. Let me know. Offers. There's a tranny over there. I've put all this stuff on OfferUp and Craigslist. Nothing. No bites. I don't know what it is. When I got into bugs, there was like hot items. Now, doesn't seem like anybody's interested in this stuff. It's all good stuff. A lot of it's all new. So, I got it from Oval's, place out in Milton, bug shop. Don't get me wrong, some of this older stuff is not new, but some of the brake components are new, and super diff is new, stuff like that. Anyway, one last look. There it is, the bug.